Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nolo, and if you are new here, welcome. If you are coming back for more, thank you so much for your support. So today I decided to take you guys on my weight issue. I don't know if I should call it that, but I'm gonna take you guys on how I went from 47 kilograms to 70 kilograms, you guys. Like 70 kilograms from 47. Like I literally gained about 27 kilograms. So I have been trying to lose the 5 kilograms from the 70 kilograms, by the way. So just pray for me, because I feel like 70 is a lot for me. I'm talking about me. 70 is a lot for me because I was once very small, and now just going to 70, some things are really hard for me. Like I'm just not healthy, guys. I'm not healthy. But I'm going to take you guys on how I gained all of that weight, what happened, what caused all of these things. Like I'm just gonna explain to you guys what happened. So let me tell you this: the reason why I thought I needed to gain weight, or the reason why I decided that I need to gain weight, was in 2017 I was weighing 45 to 47 kilograms. My weight was actually just fluctuating in between 45 and 47 kilograms. So this one day I went and decided to donate blood. I wanted to donate blood, and I went there. You know how they take your weight and everything. So they took my weight, and that lady was just like, no, you can't donate blood because you are underweight, you are too thin, you're underweight. Unfortunately, you cannot donate blood, because apparently it also goes with your weight, like all of those things. So they were like, no, you cannot donate blood because you are underweight. And I was like, what? I'm underweight. Like I knew all along that I was really thin, but I just didn't think that in a medical condition they would say to me, like in a medical way or medical whatever, they would say to me that I'm underweight. I was like, wow. I was wearing like my waist was 26, so wearing 26, and it was just wow. So when they said to me that you're underweight, you can donate blood, that's when I decided I need to do something about this. Like, do you know how your family keeps saying, no, this is how you are, the whole family is like this, so you know you're never gonna gain weight, this is how we are? And that's what happened to me. They were just like, no, like come on, like what. So I decided that I need to gain some weight, even if it's just 3 kilograms, so that I can be 50 kilograms. Because at that point I was only 22 years old. I was like, wow, I really do need to gain weight. You know, at 22 year old, wearing a 26 jean, like it was like wow. So I decided, let me do a little bit of research to find out what I can do to gain weight, of which that just like it kept adding to my stress, because everything they were saying to me, it sounded impossible, you know. They said to me, you need to eat at least 6 times a day. I was like, I can hardly eat 3 times a day, because if you're a university student, you know how crazy it gets during classes. You can hardly have time to eat, because you're going from one class to the other the whole day. You only have like a 1 hour break in between, of which you don't even use it to eat. Even if you are eating, you're just gonna have a snack or two. So at most you would have like 2 meals a day, like 2, I'm talking about proper meals, proper full meals a day. You will have like 2. So at that point, and those 2 meals are like your noodles, you have your, like, it's just crazy. So I was like, 6 meals a day, I don't think I can manage this, but let me try. I tried, and it didn't work. I just felt like I was getting depressed because most of the time when I needed to eat, it was that thing of just, my heart would be so heartbroken because this is just too much for me, you know. There's no way I can eat 6 meals. Like by the second meal I'm already depressed. I'm like, how am I going to eat the third meal when I already feel like this with only the second meal, you know? Okay, so I decided to get pills that will help me with my appetite. I went to Clicks. They gave me this this, what was their name? I can't remember those pills, but they were this the brown box. It's Cipla something. Yes, they gave me those pills. The pills were really good in helping me with the appetite. The only problem was the side effects. The side effects were really bad. Like I was having weird headaches. I was sleeping like crazy. But in the meantime, when I'm sleeping, I can feel this headache at the back of my head, and it was just crazy. So I decided I need to go off these pills, you know. This is in 2017. So I decided, okay, maybe the one thing I can do is decide to eat the food that I love. The problem with me was that I didn't love proper food. I couldn't have proper meal. Like I hated eating your pap and your chicken, your whatever. I wanted to eat just I wanted the sweet things, man. I wanted your yogurt, I wanted your fruits, I wanted your pizza, I wanted all this unhealthy food. Like I was so in love with this like sweet treats, you know, your cake and whatever. So I just decided maybe if I just eat that, maybe I'll be fine, you know. I just started eating that. I started eating just all this sugar, all this unhealthy junk, and I did gain weight. I gained about 5 kilograms in a year, you know. And I was like, okay, I'm making progress. The only problem was the weight that I was gaining was not a healthy weight. I was gaining like, mostly it was the belly. Like I was gaining that. I was like, wow, what am I supposed to do now, you know? And then people kept suggesting that you should drink your protein shake, you should drink this, you should drink that. I even tried to drink USN. They gave me that, the mass anabolic, whatever. I drank those, you guys, and I did gain weight, but the belly, my belly was like, it was getting, kabako was getting too much, you know. So I could see that I'm actually just depressing myself even more with all of this, because now I'm gaining weight, but this weight that I'm gaining, it's depressing me, you know. It's not going the way I wanted, you know. I wanted the hourglass body, which is impossible with the way that I was eating. Fine. So in 2018 I was now weighing about like 55 kilograms. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm making progress, even though it's not really, you know, that much of a progress, but I am making progress. Fine. So oh, I forgot to mention that actually the time I was weighing about 45 to 47 kilograms, I was away from home. After my first degree, I went to work in Witbank, so I was lonely, you guys. So I feel like I just kept losing more weight, then gain it when I come home for a few days, and gain that 1 kilogram when I come home for a leave or whatever, and then when I went back is back to square one. And then in 2018 I was back here, I was back home. I got a job this side, and that's when I started seeing like progress. And even though it was not like progress, but it was progress according to me and where I come from, you know. From 47 to 55, that was a massive, like it was a massive result. Fine. So in 2018 I decided I think I need to join gym, you know. I think in 2018 that's when a lot of people were trying to were only getting into this fitness thing, and there were many people who can advise you on what you need to do to gain weight or what you need to do to lose weight. Because for me, I feel that it's equally difficult to lose weight as much as it is to gain weight. Like that equally difficult, because guys, losing weight is a problem, gaining weight is also a problem. But so I joined gym and I started drinking the Herbalife products, and I just gained weight because I think I joined gym in the last few months of 2018. Yes, the last few months of 2018 I was going to gym really hard. I was like, I need to work out for the body that I want. Remember, I still have that mukaba from all of those junk that I've been eating. Like, the only thing that I was happy about was the fact that I was not losing weight anymore. I was just only gaining it, or just, you know, it was just constant. There was no, I never went back to 47 kilograms. I never went back below 50, of which also I think growing up, like, age also counts. So I never went back to that one. But in 2018 I just kept gaining weight, you know, because of the whole I was going to the gym, I was eating healthy for like a few months. I was really eating healthy, I was drinking all those protein shakes and everything, and then boom, I just went to like 62 kilograms, you know, and the body, like, everything was fine. I was doing well. I was on 62 kilograms going, and then it was fluctuating in between 60 and 62, and I was happy with my body, right? 2019, same thing. I'm still working out, and then I think, and then I had graduations on the 8th of April, and my body was amazing and all of those things. I was like, oh, okay, girl, you're doing it, right? After graduation, I slacked. I was like, I stopped going to the gym. Like, things were crazy at school. Remember, I had also like registered for another degree. I was like, wow, things were crazy. I was working, I was at school, so I didn't have time for gym. I just stopped going to the gym, and you guys, like, my body just went boom. It was on 59, 60, 58, and then it just kept going up and down. And let me tell you something, the worst thing that you can do for yourself is keep weighing yourself. Do not do that. That skill will actually depress you, because it was depressing me. I was like, I decided, you know what, I need to stop this thing of just keep climbing on a scale, because it's just a bad idea. Today I'm 58, tomorrow I'm like 60, or the other day, and you know, I was like, no, I need to stop doing this to myself. And then I just stopped. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna focus on my studies and all of those things. And I stopped going to the gym from, I think it was June of last year. Yeah, June of last year I just stopped, man. Like, I was like, let me just rest. I stopped going to the gym, and December I was like, let me go home and rest. I went home. Mind you, this was my first time in 3 years. Like, I haven't been home in 3 years, like December, like, to just spend time go high, like December, like the whole of December. This was my first time in 3 years, like, just being home and just being with family and all of that. So I went home. Wow. The one thing with my mom is that she will feed you. She will feed you. Remember, she was also on leave the whole of December, so she was there. She was home, and like, we were just eating like everything. I was here, there, like, today we are eating this, we are eating that. I remember we would wake up at around 6 and we would do all the house chores. Like, we're doing everything at the house, and by 7, 7:30, like, breakfast is already ready. Wow, we are eating. At 9 we are eating something else. Like, I was eating every 2 hours, you know, even though they were not full meals, but like, I would have something in my mouth every 2 hours. And that was like, I didn't, the thing with being home is that you're always in your leggings, you're always in your tracksuits, you're always in your whatever. You don't even like see that your weight is, something is happening to your body. You don't really see it, even though you can notice some things, but you're like, it's nothing big, you know. Because the thing is, I was hardly getting into my jeans. I was hardly getting into my my dresses and all of those things. I was mainly in pajamas, I was in my leggings, I was in my tracksuits, I was in my shorts and all of those things. So like I couldn't really notice that something is happening until I think it was towards Christmas and we had to go somewhere, and I'm picking out an outfit. I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna wear this, I'm gonna wear that, and I'm with my mom and I'm trying this thing on to check if I was not even checking the weight. I was just looking at the outfit, how it's gonna look and everything. I'm one of those people that actually prepare the outfit prior to whatever event. So I was like, oh, okay, let me just try this, mommy. Like, how does this look? Except it didn't go in. Like, it didn't. Like, it. I was like, what? Wait, no, something is wrong. Okay, let me try something else. I try something else, same thing. What? Like, my thighs. These things can't even go over my thighs. I'm like, what? No. Now, like, I start panicking. I take all the clothes that I came with. Remember, like, when you are visiting, because I was actually just visiting, when you're visiting, you only take a portion of clothes, few clothes that you know this I'm gonna wear and whatever. So I take all of those clothes. I'm like, no, guys, this is not happening. And my mom is just there laughing at me like, I'm like, mommy, why didn't you tell me? You know. So at that point I'm like, no guys, I really need to lose weight, you know. But it is so difficult to try to lose weight in December, you guys. Like, mind you, this is like your 22nd, maybe your 22nd, 23rd, somewhere there. From there, I'm eating. I'm just like, I'm not even like letting go of those habits that I learned when I got home. Like eating like every 2 hours. I'm just going on eating. I'm eating, and then by the time I needed to come back, I didn't have anything to wear. Like literally, there was nothing for me to wear. Mind you, when I left here, I was like 60, 62 somewhere there, because I was not weighing myself anymore. But I knew that my body was ranging in between 60, 62 somewhere there. And I go home. When I come back, the first thing that I did was to climb on the scale, and I'm like, I didn't eat anything that day, you know. So the day before I came back, actually, I had to go to the shops and get something to wear, because I had nothing to wear, you know. Went, I got something, and the first thing that I did when I got to my place was to climb on a scale to check just how much I've gained. And boom, I've gained about like 8 to 10 kilograms in just 6 weeks. It's like, wow, really? Like, how did this happen? What is happening to me? I was the one person that was struggling to actually gain weight. Now I'm here and the weight is just all over me. So you guys, that's what happened. I am still actually trying to lose at least 5 kilograms so that I can be on 65. And so far, I don't know, you guys. I don't want to starve myself, but at the same time, I don't want to just eat unhealthy food. I want to be able to, I just want to lose at least 5 kilograms. It's probably too much to ask to actually just lose 5 kilograms in 2 weeks, but what can I say? So that's what happened to my body. Like I said, I will insert pictures so that you can see what is happening, all the transformation and all of those things. And if you are struggling with gaining weight, you are struggling with losing weight, or you just struggling altogether with weight, you can leave a comment down below. Just tell me about your experience. Tell me what issues you are facing with your weight, if you are trying to lose, if you are trying to gain, and all of those things. Just tell me. Or if you have lost or if you have gained, how did you do that? Because I know a lot of people are struggling with weight, with losing. A lot of people are struggling with gaining. So maybe your comment will help someone. So just leave it down below. Don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up, and do not forget to subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.